Salutations, my name is Summer and this is Sterling Reads, and I wanted to talk about, I got little Prim here and Roger is back there. I wanted to talk about some books that I finished and some books I'm currently reading. So I know this is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I read The Quiet American by Graham Greene. And I did not like it. I didn't like it. I feel like if I would have watched the film, I would have liked it because I love Michael Caine, and I would have had, it would have endeared me to Thomas Fowler's character. He would have. But I didn't watch the film. I don't plan to watch the film. And yeah, I just did not like Thomas Fowler at all. So yeah, that he's the main character. I mean, Pyle's in there, but he's supposed to be the innocent, ignorant American. And I don't know. I also didn't like how Fowler was with all of his relationships, which, I mean, maybe you're not supposed to, but he just contradicted himself a lot. He said, I don't want to be alone. Yet he's married to a woman who doesn't believe in divorce. And he left her for another woman. And then he left that woman. And now he's with this girl who, of course, like, who wouldn't love this girl? She's young and beautiful. Whenever he wants sex, she is willing. Whenever he wants a pipe, she helps him get high every evening. If he wants anything, she does it. So yeah, what's not to love? But there was moments where he's so jealous of Pyle that he treats her badly. Like, he's savage, is as savage with her, and treats her like he hates her while they're in the bedroom. So I think that's on like page 140. How it describes it is just like, I don't know. I think every woman who has been in a relationship that's not good has experienced that. Yeah, it says, I made love to her in those days savagely as though I hated her, but what I hated was the future. Loneliness lay in my bed, and I took loneliness in my arms at night. She didn't change. And that's one thing. It says, she cooked for me, she made my pipes, she gently and sweetly laid out her body for my pleasure, but it was no longer a pleasure. And just as in those early days, I wanted her mind. Now I wanted to read her thoughts, but they were hidden away in a language I couldn't speak. So, I mean, yeah, I enjoy how he expressed some things, but not enough to really like it. Like, I felt like there were some lines too that I was like, okay, I feel like he's being clever here, but you know what? It just wasn't for me. So, but I know it's a Booktube darling. So, like I said, it's a very unpopular opinion. Don't take my word for it. A lot of people have a different opinion of many books that I just, yeah. So anyway, read it for yourself and see how you like it. So another book that I read, this is a library book, it was The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I tried to read this, let's see, I think it was before my dad passed, so it was before 2016. And I could not get into it, and I think I DNF'd it a couple times. Well, at my work, the ladies they've been watching this, so for like an hour at night, I've been watching the series, and I just see little clips here and there. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick it back up. And this time I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the characters, the story. I love that there were Quakers mentioned throughout. Hey. So yeah, and the ending, I mean, it's not supposed to be a happy ending. It's not supposed to be a happy story. So I really enjoyed it though. Let's see. I'm going to be picking up Secrets of Secrets, the newest release by Dan Brown. It was gifted to me, so I'm going to be reading that on my Kindle. I am in the 7th book of John Jakes. This is The Lawless. And in this one, which I've just started it not that long ago, the sons, because we follow a family line through all these books, the Kent family. Right now the sons are separated, and they think that one of the sons is dead, and he's not. He's an outlaw in the West. And then we have another son who is in Paris right now. He's an artist. And then we have, but something has just happened that is, I think he's going to go to England, but I'm pretty sure he's coming back to the United States. And then we have another son who worked for the railroad, and he's trying to build unions, which is a dangerous thing also. Very good, very good. And yeah, I only have one more book after that. So a book I picked up last night at work, so I didn't get very far at all, but it's A Suitable Boy by Vikram Seth. I read An Equal Music by Vikram Seth a couple years ago, and I really enjoyed it. Completely different from this story. Also, I did not know there was a sequel to this called A Suitable Girl. I just found that out. But we're just, start off telling you about this girl. You start at a wedding, and her sister is getting married to a guy who they mentioned. So this is the thing that I find interesting. They're Indian, and they're talking about how the sister should be like ashamed of her husband because he has such dark skin. And I don't know, as being white, I don't see someone as being more attractive or less attractive because of their skin tones. But I find that whenever I'm reading books about different cultures, that is a thing. So anyway, but it sounds like her husband is going to be a wonderful husband. But anyway, yeah, not very far. I've been wanting to read this book for years and years and years, so I'm happy that I'm finally getting to it. So those are the 3 things I'm going to be reading this week, I believe. Oh, I have an audiobook that I've been listening to. It's called Older, and it is a sequel to the book Younger. And I want to say it's like by Pamela Redmond or something. And I read Younger last year or the year before. It's also a TV series. I think it was like 9 seasons. I own them actually because I loved it so much. It's about a woman who was in her 40s, and she was coming back to the job market, and she could not get a job. And she was like, I will start at the very bottom. And they're like, well, that'll be weird at your age. But they couldn't say that. So she pretended to be 26 so that she could get a job at as an editor at a company. So it's a great series. I thought it was a lot of fun. And I'm really enjoying Older because now she's in her 50s, or she's turning 50, and she can't pretend to be young anymore. And she still has a relationship with Josh, the guy who's the young guy, but not a romantic relationship. I mean, she still loves him, but she doesn't want to be in a romantic relationship with him because he's so young and he wants to have kids, and she is past that. So, all right. Anyway, that is the books that I've read and what I'm currently reading. What are you guys reading? We had a big snow, so that was a surprise, and it's so beautiful. I hate driving in it, but I got lucky because I drive at night. I work 3rd shift. It was a nice drive. I didn't have any trouble at all. I go slow, like a little old lady. But it was nice. It was beautiful snow. So we've had our first snow. And it's still here. Like, it didn't just melt away. We still have it. The ground is covered. My mom's car is still covered. So anyway, yeah, let me know how you're doing and what you've been reading. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.